Hey guys, so sorry I haven't posted in a while. I know I need to get back on making more videos again. In today's video, and for a while I was kind of wondering, what should I make another video about? Like, what should I make this video about? But I'm realizing sometimes I just question the purpose of my actions, the purpose of what I'm doing. Like, are my habits good? Are they really helping me? And I just want to make this video to just talk to you guys and be honest with you guys about it. Now, I'm going to try to be as honest as possible as I can in this video, but I also don't want to get too deep, too personal. But I just want to talk about, what's like the purpose of my actions sometimes. Like, why am I doing what I do? So, I'll be honest with you guys. I have a lot of unproductive habits. Like many kids and teens, I don't really eat the best. Obviously, there's so much fast food and junk food around these days that I just don't eat the best. I mean, I try to eat healthy sometimes, but I really could eat better. So that's one thing. And another thing is, I'm always generally I'm on my iPad or phone watching YouTube videos and just trying to have fun, trying to keep myself entertained, but while it does entertain me, it's like it takes away from other things I could do. And when I do go out, when I do stuff with friends and stuff, I generally have a good time with that. I've actually found that I have a better time, having like social interactions than just being by myself, obviously. But a thing about that is sometimes, I don't know, it's possible that I may be just really accustomed to my electronics. I may be addicted to electronics to the point where I kind of feel like I'd rather have that or have my alone time than hang out with other people. But then there's also the FOMO factor, basically fear of missing out. And I still feel FOMO and stuff. I've always kind of felt it. And as I've gotten older, it's just gotten worse. And basically, I have a lot of unproductive habits, as I said. I don't eat the best. I just sit on my screens, and I procrastinate a lot too. I'll admit that to you guys. I procrastinate on my schoolwork, which I shouldn't procrastinate on it. I need to do my schoolwork. I need to just get it done, but it's true. I do procrastinate on my schoolwork, and I crave the fun stuff. I crave the stuff that will entertain me, and what I've come to realize, and probably what a lot of you realize, as humans, we crave stuff that gives us satisfaction, and we crave the immediate satisfaction, like with sugar and stuff. Sugar makes us feel better, but only for a little bit. It gives us temporary good feelings. And, that's kind of like, with my eating habits and stuff, but also just, throughout my life, I've avoided the hard stuff. I've avoided the hard stuff like schoolwork or having to do chores that I don't want to do. And I go more towards the easy and fun stuff like, eating junk food or being on my electronics or just having my alone time or hanging out with friends, which having social interactions isn't as bad as the other ones, like having social interactions as long as you're like getting along with your friends and stuff. But sometimes I think, what's the purpose? Why am I doing this? And why am I continuing to be on electronics all the time? Why am I on social media all the time? And I realize it's probably in kind of an addiction kind of thing. Now, obviously, it's not as big of an addiction as some other things are, but and I usually feel like I'm living a good life. I feel like I'm living a good life and I'm doing pretty successful. However, sometimes I feel like there are ways I can be better. How can I be better? And basically, what should I do to change that? And I feel like the habits I've mentioned have just kept on going. They've kept on continuing. There needs to be a stop in there somewhere. So, how do I change that? And I obviously know I should eat better and I should spend less time on YouTube and social media and I should spend more time outside. I know I need to do my schoolwork and I know that I should just avoid anything else that is just not helping me grow as a person. I know I need to improve, and I know that if I can improve on this, I can actually, really improve my life and change my life. But how? Well, I mean, sometimes with the eating habits thing, sometimes I would tell myself if I've had too much junk food or something, I'll, tell myself, okay, I need to resist from it. I need to resist from it. And I need to eat something healthy instead. I feel the biggest issue is my electronic usage, like I just said. I'm on social media a lot, and I watch a lot of YouTube, and I'm just on my screens a bunch in an average day. And I feel like it's just hard to break the cycle. It's hard to get off. But something I've realized is that, you kind of have to you kind of have to slowly limit yourself, but also sometimes you kind of just have to, I guess, sometimes you should just quit cold turkey, because that'll help you break the habit the fastest. However, it will be hardest because you're accustomed to your old ways. And when you just suddenly stop doing your habits, it's hard to quit. It's hard to quit your habits. And I felt like, like I made another video that I mentioned about like the pros and cons of social media. And I mentioned how I took a little break from social media because I wasn't being really responsible on social media, and it just wasn't being a good thing for me. Even if I felt that social media was a good thing for me, it really wasn't. So I took a break, and then when I came back, I feel like I've been doing better. However, I'm still on social media a lot, so I'm kind of just realizing maybe I think taking a break that time really helped me. And I also feel, with the schoolwork thing, I need to be more disciplined sometimes, because I need to just push myself to do it, but I also need to avoid any other distractions in my life. And I just need to, get the stuff done that I need to get done. It's hard, but I know if I put in the work, I can really change and improve. And guys, I'm sorry if this video hasn't made much sense. I'm sorry if I've been stuttering a lot. I just haven't made a lot of videos like this in a while. And I kind of want to not have to do so much editing to this video. And since I haven't done it in a while, so if you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, that's perfectly fine. If you do understand, feel free to, leave a comment below. But no matter what you guys think, I hope you enjoy the video. And I want to be coming out with more videos on this. I want to be coming out with more videos like psychology related kind of and stuff. And I want to, keep on making videos. I need to get on the uploading grind. So basically, this about concludes it. And I'm going to need to keep on improving and changing. I just wanted to see what you guys thought. I just wanted to talk to you guys and be honest about the problems of my not being productive, and that's about it. So, see you guys later. I may make a part 2 of this video, or I may make another video related to this video. I don't know. But, see you guys.